Hello, everyone. I'm Claire.
And I'm Raj. Welcome back to VocabJamEnglish.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is Latin really dead?
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hey, Raj. Today I picked a special topic for us.
Oh, what is it?
Let's talk about Latin.
Latin? Isn't that an ancient language?
Yes, it is ancient. But it still has a strong presence today.
Really? Where is it used?
Well, not in everyday conversation. But in special areas, it lives on.
Like in religious settings?
Exactly. The Vatican still uses Latin officially.
Wow, I didn't know that. Do they write in Latin?
Yes. Official documents and some church ceremonies are in Latin.
Fascinating. What about in schools?
In many European countries, Latin is still taught in high schools.
Even if no one speaks it?
It's not for conversation. It helps understand history, science, and philosophy.
That makes sense. Are scientific words based on Latin?
Yes. Words like a virus and a bacteria come from Latin.
I remember those from biology class.
Right. It's common in medicine and law too.
So Latin is like a foundation for many modern terms.
Exactly. And understanding Latin roots helps build your vocabulary.
Do people ever learn to speak it?
Some do, especially in universities or for fun.
For fun?
Yes. There used to be a Latin news broadcast in Finland.
That's amazing. Latin isn't gone at all.
Let's break it down. Latin is not spoken daily, but it's very much alive in other ways.
So it's not dead, it's preserved and respected.
Beautifully said, Raj.
Thanks. I really admire languages that last through time.
Latin is definitely one of those timeless languages.
And still useful too, right?
Yes. Especially in fields like law, medicine, and theology.
I heard lawyers say things like pro bono.
Yes, that means for the good. It comes from Latin.
Are universities still using Latin?
Some, like Oxford and Harvard, have Latin graduation speeches.
Seriously? That sounds so formal.
It reflects tradition and scholarship.
I respect that. It shows connection to history.
Absolutely. And it deepens your understanding of many languages.
Because of the Latin roots?
Right. Especially in academic and professional writing.
So knowing Latin helps with advanced English too?
It sure does.
What does aqua mean again?
It means water. Think aquarium or aquatic.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
No worries, English is fun.
Haha, you're always so cheerful.
I try. Latin also teaches us how language evolves.
Like how Latin became Italian and Spanish?
Exactly. Those are called Romance languages.
Because they came from Roman Latin?
You got it. Latin is the root of so many languages.
That makes Latin feel powerful, not old.
Well said. Latin continues to influence us today.
I feel inspired to learn more about it.
I'm glad. Let's honor Latin for its legacy.
Yes, Latin may be ancient, but it still shines.
All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes, in this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Presence.
Presence.
Presence. A presence is the feeling that someone or something is there. It's like saying, I can't see it, but I feel it. It helps people talk about the feeling of being near something or someone. Similar words, feeling, spirit. But presence is not always about people. It can also mean the power or importance in a place. A presence is about how strong something feels, even when it's quiet. A feeling is more about emotions. Presence is about the space or mood. Example, the teacher's presence made the room calm and quiet.
Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. A philosophy is a big idea about how we live or think. It's like saying, this is what I believe about life. It helps people explain their values and way of thinking. Similar words, belief, idea. But belief is more personal. Philosophy is bigger and often about life or learning. A philosophy is about what you think is right or true. A belief is something you feel inside. Philosophy is often shared or studied. Example, my teacher's philosophy is to always be kind.
Timeless.
Timeless.
Timeless. Timeless means something never gets old or boring. It's like saying, even after many years, this is still special. It helps people talk about things that stay beautiful forever. Similar words, classic, lasting. But classic means it's old and loved. Timeless means it always feels fresh. A timeless thing stays good for all generations. A classic might feel old, but still good. Timeless never feels old. Example, her story about friendship is timeless.
Academic.
Academic.
Academic. Academic means something is about school or learning. It's like saying, this is something smart or school-related. It helps people talk about study, books, or education. Similar words, school, educational. But educational is about learning. Academic is more about school or grades. An academic thing is used in school or study. Educational can be anywhere, even on TV. Academic is for schoolwork. Example, he got an academic award for great grades.
Influence.
Influence.
Influence. Influence means to change how someone thinks or acts. It's like saying, because of this, I did something different. It helps people talk about the power to affect others. Similar words, affect, impact. But effect is about what happens. Influence is what makes it happen. An influence can be a person, book, or idea. An effect is the result. Influence is the cause. Example, my mom's advice had a big influence on me.
Legacy.
Legacy.
Legacy. A legacy is something good that someone leaves behind. It's like saying, this is what people remember about you. It helps people talk about memories or things passed on. Similar words: gift, heritage. But gift is given now. Legacy is something that stays after you're gone. A legacy can be love, ideas, or work. A heritage is more about culture. Legacy is personal and lasting. Example: her kindness is her legacy.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. Where is Latin still used officially today? A. The British Parliament. B. The Vatican City. C. American universities. Correct answer: B. The Vatican City. 2. Where do words like virus and bacteria come from? A. Latin. B. Greek. C. German. Correct answer: A. Latin. 3. Why is Latin still taught in schools? A. Because people speak it every day. B. Only for passing exams. C. Because it helps understand history, science, and philosophy. Correct answer: C. Because it helps understand history, science, and philosophy. 4. What was once broadcast in Latin in Finland? A. The weather forecast. B. A news program. C. Movie reviews. Correct answer: B. A news program. 5. What does aqua mean? A. Fire. B. Air. C. Water. Correct answer: C. Water.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.